Yo, baby! How are y'all doing on this beautiful, beautiful night, you beautiful men and women? Tonight, you're tuned in to Network King with your host, Basil Artist. Guys, tonight I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be talking about business game. We're going to be talking about LLCs, holding companies, trust, stuff like that. So people that want to get into business, starting a business, you definitely want to hear this because I'm about to be telling you stuff that you really want to know that a lot of people don't tell you, or you just skip these steps because no one ever talks about it, right? Kind of goes hand in hand with someone not telling you, and no one ever talks about it. They don't talk about it in school. Even if you go to a fucking college, they don't talk about it in college either. You know, it's funny. Even if you go to school for finances, they don't really school you on credit and taxes and stuff like that. They don't really do that for you, but you know, I'm gonna drop all the secrets. I'm gonna drop you all the game. Anything you need to know about networking and business, that's what I'm here for. You can hit me up on Instagram at Basil Artist, or you could find me at Network King Show. And guys, before we get into this, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Make sure you become a member of the Mentuition Network. In the Mentuition Network, there's currently 3 shows. The 3 shows are Parallel Perspectives, Network King, and the last one is Mentuition Academy. 3 different hosts, and we're coming out with even more shows. So when you become a member of the Mentuition Network, guys, you're not only getting Network Kings, the perks and stuff that come with it, you're also getting Parallel Perspectives and Mentuition Academy. And honestly, personally, I don't even recommend you getting the top one, right? So I don't even recommend you get the top tier. I would even say maybe the first tier or the second tier, depending on where you're at. In a business wise, personal wise, because Mentuition Network, we kind of built this so you could become formidable all around in any component of life. Talks about fitness. That means networking in business. That means traveling. It literally goes so deep you can't even understand until you finally really deep dive into Mentuition Network and watch all the videos and become a member. Start interacting in the Discord chats, the Instagram chats, start interacting with all the hosts. Then you finally understand what it means to start and better yourself and becoming the best version of yourself. But again, in the tiers, when you become a member, I recommend being choosing maybe the lowest, maybe the second highest, or I mean not the second highest, second lowest, because you get courses, you get access to courses, you get accesses to one-on-one calls with us. And if you're not at that level yet, you're gonna pick the top one, you're gonna be overwhelmed, or you might pick the top one and you're not really gonna get usage over the membership. You'll be like, yo, why the fuck did I just spend all this money and I'm not getting any like true value out of it? You're not gonna get true value out of it because you're booking a one session call with myself, Hector, or Steve, and you don't know what questions I asked because you're not at that level yet as a man or a woman, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's always a starting point for everyone's life. So, guys, again, if you start from the top tier and then keep watching Mentuition Network, keep grabbing the top, a tier above it, and a tier above it, and a tier above it. I don't know about y'all, but the people that have picked up Hector's ebooks, phenomenal. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Getting to my live tonight, guys. I was going to stream yesterday, but I mean, we all seen the banger Steve dropped, right? That was like a 4 hour live. It was amazing. I was like, I don't even really need to go live. He kind of filled both of our time slots up, killed it. Congratulations to Steve. He is kind of carrying the Mentuition Network. I'm not gonna lie right now. His content is phenomenal. If you haven't watched his content, go check it out. It's also on this Mentuition Network. If you're a Network King, go check it out on Mentuition Network on YouTube and kind of use that as the focal point of our lives, or like to watch our lives, because that's where more people are interacting on our lives. So getting into this, I will be talking about LLCs, holding companies, and trust. why I chose this topic and why I didn't do an interview instead is because I kind of wanted to drop game. I kept doing interviews and stuff like that, but y'all don't really, my whole show is called Networking Show, and I need to kind of broaden your view and everything. And once you meet certain people, you know what questions to ask and how to utilize that in your networking. And if you understand LLCs more, holding companies more, trust more, there's certain questions someone might know about an LLC that's like a certain tax hack, or a holding company certain tax hack, trust a certain tax hack. So we're gonna be kind of going through all that, and y'all might be asking, what is an LLC, what's a trust, and what's a holding company, right? So we'll be talking about that now, and I'm going to be even dumbing it down. We are going to do this shit together, right? I'm not going to give you my definitions. We're gonna go off the Google definitions. We're gonna write it in notes, and we're gonna have takeaways at the end of the live. So let's hop in that right now. Before I do that, let me make sure everything is solid. Yes, we are live. I would hate to start this and then the shit fuck up. So let's do this. Make sure y'all can see my screen. And then maybe okay. So we're gonna pull out notes, but before we do that, we're gonna look up what Jesus, what is an LLC. I don't need all this. We don't blah blah blah. We don't know. Okay, this is what we want. Okay, let me make sure y'all can see this. I don't want to start reading and then y'all can see it. Everything's perfect. A limited liability company. So that's what LLC is. A limited liability company, LLC for short, is the United States specific form of a private limited company. It is a business structure that can combine pass through taxation of a partnership, sole proprietorship with the limited liability corporation, and LLC is not corporation under the laws in every state. It is a legal form of a company that provides liability to owners in many jurisdictions. Right. If you guys want to, you go Wikipedia, whatever, and then read the whole thing yourself. I'm not. So, an LLC, they kind of give you their definition. Basically, an LLC is a limited liability company. Yes. So, what do you mean limited liability? So, let's just think. Let's say you have a product, right? Maybe it's a facial cream or something, and someone buys that facial cream and then their face bakes out, or it gives them rash, or something happens, or eyes start burning, some shit like that, and they sue the company, right? They're not going to sue you because Basil Artist is not the company, right? Limited liability company. The product is under that company. So when they sue, they're suing the company, not yourself. So let's say you only have 100. No, this is bullshit. Let's say you only have $10,000 in the company, right, from selling your facial cream, and someone you go to court after getting sued by someone, and the judge says, okay, the company now has to pay you 20K, right? So, but you only have 10K in your coffers, right? So you give that person the 10K, and after that, you're probably like, yo, damn, what happens? Does that person come to me? No, because that's not how LLC works. It's a limited liability. So it's limited liability to yourself. So what happens is you can either go bankrupt, right? Or, shit comes to, you might go back and forth with their lawyers, and they might set up something where you can pay it off in a certain amount of time or whatever. But let's just go for the bankrupt part. You pay the 10K, you can't pay the rest, you go bankrupt, your company goes bankrupt, right? That doesn't go on your bankruptcy as a personal person. That doesn't hurt your personal credit. Why? Because it was a limited liability company, right? And we're gonna get deeper with this because I'm gonna say something later. There's gonna be like, wait, I don't even want to go there because it's gonna like overwhelm y'all. But basically, let's say you go bankrupt, that doesn't report on your personal credit report, so you could still might have a 700, 800 credit score. It doesn't report as your personal bankruptcy. So guess what? When the credit bureaus, when you try to get a new credit card or a new house or any loans or anything like that, you're good. That doesn't report on your personal credit or your personal, self. So what we're gonna do is we'll create a note real quick. So notes, and then we'll take notes together. Um, let me make it so y'all could see everything. There we go. Okay, so this is in our notes. Oh well, I didn't really want y'all to see that. That's for some members. I'm putting members on game. So, well, I mean, if y'all want, y'all could screenshot that. But I'm basically creating the ebook and putting some members on game and stuff like that. So, we'll do this LLC, and then we'll go limited liability. Jesus, I can't spell. Yeah. Company. And under this, we're gonna go ahead and put go. They can come after your company, but not the owner of the company. All right, and that's our note for right now, guys. If you want to, just write that down, or just stick with me on this. I will go back to this main screen. So I could go deeper on limited liability companies, but again, you have to be a member. And I give you a whole one-on-one. I give you a whole breakdown of companies. I went to an accountant and I paid $5,000 for a whole breakdown of every LLC, every type of LLC you could create, every type of holding company you could create, every type of trust you can create, and how to combine those and kind of choose your stacks. So what do I mean by stacks? A certain liability company or a certain LLC going to a certain holding company that's going with a certain trust, or and vice versa, and everything kind of mixing together. But that is for the people that are members. I believe that is the top tier. You get the one-on-one, you get my course, you get everything. And that course is not purchasable unless you're a member, right? You can't get the course on any of my other social medias. You can't get the course anywhere online. You can't even hit me up and be like, "Yo, Basil, $2,000, and can I get your course and all that?" No, I will deny you. You need to become a member, and when you become a member, you get access to these tools. Um, but yeah, so for right now, we're gonna stick to that. That is the LLC. So now we're gonna go to a holding company. What what is a holding company? Uh, Guys, my bad. I have like a ring light in front of my thing, so I can't even really see what I'm typing, and I suck at spelling. We're not gonna click that Wikipedia thing because it's gonna give me bullshit again. I'm just gonna read it off of here. A holding company is a company whose primary business is holding controlling interest in the securities of other companies. A holding company usually does not produce goods or services itself. Its purpose is to own stock of other companies in form of a corporate group. And let me do this something real quick. Let me pause that. So I just want to see the whole chat real quick before we go even further. What's good, Tim? What's up, Josh305? Why, Repo? Why did you change your shit to Josh305? What the fuck? Hey, baby, that's my babe, Kate. Sammy AG. What's up? What's up? What's up? So yeah, so the holding company, that's their definition. Now I'm gonna give you my definition, and it's actually pretty similar to this. What's the subject today? The subject today is LLCs, holding companies, and trust. We're kind of go down the definition, then we're creating our own definitions to everything, or I'm not creating our own definitions. I'm giving you my simplified dummy version of the definition so everyone could kind of understand. This is not for someone that's already pretty keen to business. This is the beginner business game. This is kind of you're getting into business. You're kind of understand the talks and way people speak about business, the certain keywords, um, holding companies, LLCs, trusts. What are people talking about when they're saying, "Oh, yeah, I have a trust," or "That's a trust fund, baby," et cetera, et cetera. That is kind of everything. He said, "Cause I retired, fool." Oh yeah, he's not the repo man anymore. Facts, facts. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my definition of a holding company, which I have, guys. By the way, I have everything I'm speaking about. I have, because you can't speak on anything you don't believe in, right? I have a financial service firm. I sell insurance. If I didn't have life insurance policies under myself, which I have multiple, not only one, I have multiple, because life insurance, it goes pretty hand in hand with the LLC and business. I know people don't understand that, but again, become a member, you'll find out why that goes hand in hand. But if I didn't have life insurance, then why would anyone buy life insurance from me? That doesn't make sense, right? So you have to believe in what you're preaching. Um, so holding company, in my definition, a holding company is a company that owns LLCs, right? And this is actually a pretty good diagram right here. This is the holding company. Take away the LLC, because I know that's gonna fuck everyone's head up. A holding company is an LLC, but it's a LLC that owns other LLCs, right? So this holding company owns. Let's take these out here too. Let's say LLC, 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 and this holding company owns all of these LLCs. This holding company owns doesn't sell any type of goods. The holding company doesn't own any type of services, right? And what owns the LLCs is that holding company. I think this is way better, right? So this is the holding company. This is the LLC, LLC, LLC. And why you're gonna have the holding company? This is a great fucking. I'm glad I just clicked this picture so you guys can understand a little more. This holding company is gonna have this LLC under it, right? So I'm not the owner. We're gonna put myself in this. I'm not the owner of this LLC, right? The holding company owns this LLC, and honestly, we're gonna get farther and deeper, or I'm not gonna talk about it right now. But I don't even own the holding company, but we'll get to there later. The holding company owns this LLC, right? What does this LLC own? Let's just say it's a real estate property, right? Now let's go to the second LLC that this holding company owns, and let's say it's a car, right? I know it says real estate property, but we're gonna say it's a car. And then this third one, it's a um, luxury rental company, right? We'll just go with that, a luxury rental company. No, that's too hard. Let's just say it's another car, right? So rental property, car, and then another rental property. Why you only want to, guys, most of the time, I'm not gonna say every time, but most of the time, you only want to have one asset per LLC. So let's say I have a luxury rental company. If someone sues, I guess maybe because I had a faulty car, I don't have any faulty cars in my fleet. I just want to make sure that's very fucking clear. Let's say I had a faulty car in my fleet though, and then they try to, I guess, come at the car myself. When they come at me and sue me, it won't be me. It will be my LLC, right? That LLC only owns one car, right? It's the second one. It only owns that one car. So when they sue me, they're not suing my whole luxury rental company. They're suing that one car, that one asset that was in that. And that rental, or that luxury rental company is that holding LLC. So I hope that makes sense to y'all. That LLC, this holding company is my luxury rental company, right? Which owns this LLC, which owns the villa. This is the luxury rental company that owns the car, that owns this LLC, which owns this car. Y'all, I hope that is making sense. So let's say again, they someone stays at my place and there's a bat and they get bitten, they sue they sue me, right? They're gonna sue that LLC that was under the villa, whatever the LLC that owned the villa, which is this LLC right here. They can only get that villa. Now they're not gonna be able to access my car. They're not gonna access my other villa I have, right? They're not gonna be able to fuck with me because it's only under one LLC, and they're not gonna be able to get this because this whole holding company is owned. This holding company owns this LLC, so they won't be able to come here. And if they did try to sue the holding company didn't do anything because it doesn't provide any goods and it doesn't provide any services. It just owns stocks and other companies. So we'll put that in our notes real quick, kind of, so we have the mental notes. Let's go back. Um, I actually like this definition, so we're gonna keep using this one. I'll put it in here. Holding company. Guys, make sure you're liking, subscribing, and hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Remember, when you become a member, it's not only for the networking show, it is for everyone in the Mentuition Network, which right now is Parallel Perspectives, Mentuition Academy, and networking. So you get a lot of action-packed value in that. So right now we have the LLC, we have the holding company, and we're going to go to the trust now. This is when everything gets complex, so I won't speak as quick. And I'll try to be a little more articulate and not mumble the words I'm saying. So, what is a trust? I might have to put trust fund on this actually. In law, a trust is a relationship which a holder of property. No. I mean, that is a trust, but I'm trying to. Okay. Yeah, I like this one better. Trust funds are legal arrangements that allow individuals to place assets in special amounts. Oh, I fucked that up. Trust funds are legal arrangements that allow individuals to place assets in a special account to benefit another person or entity. Trust funds can be complex and often require the assistance of an attorney to set up, though there are online tools to do it yourself. King Kernels has said, a trust is another holding company. The trust has a beneficiary and a trustee. I love that. So yes, that is also true. Trust fund are assets in the trust. Yeah. Okay. I agree with what you're saying. I maybe if I could find a diagram, this kind of explain it more, or I could do it myself. It doesn't matter. Um, this kind of is pretty accurate, but I kind of want to show with the LLC and everything. And I can't pull up mine because that is for the members. Um, this is actually pretty good. This is a good diagram too, actually. But I don't want to show that either. I want like a simplified diagram I can show everyone. Google how trust works. I'm gonna explain how a trust works, brother. We're not there yet. Step by step. This is all good too. I'll just use this one because I keep coming back to this one. Okay, so let's say we had our holding company, right? Let's go back to our holding company. We already know what the holding company is. I went pretty into detail with that. So the holding company, guess what, is managed by the trust, right? And I deal with trust daily. I'm here. You need help. Bet, perfect, brother. Because I might need help. I'm not perfect at trust either. So first of all, you do need you don't need an accountant to set it up. I do have my accountant set it up, and I'm not gonna tell you what country my trust is in, but it's definitely in Asia. I did that for certain reasons, and also I do have an American one again for certain reasons. I guess I shouldn't have said that, but whatever. So let's say the trust manages my holding company. I get paid due via my trust, right? Being the beneficiary. So there's a trustee, right? Now we'll use this now. There's a trustee who is someone that manages all the trust funds, right? So everything that's funded by the trust fund, and the trustee pays the beneficiary. So I know you heard people like Andrew Tate says, I just borrow someone else's car. I'm borrowing someone else's shit. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just borrowing someone else's money. I just have good fucking friends that give me a lot of money to do shit, right? Because I don't actually own anything. I don't own an LLC. Matter of fact, I'm a W 2 employee under my LLCs. I do have a 1088 on one of my companies, but for the sake of this, I'm a W 2 employee under one of my LLCs, which I would recommend a lot of people to do. Again, grab the membership. You kind of understand that, and that puts you in the right mind frames. Because when you go get a loan and you're not a W two, and you have to go through your bank statements and shit like that, bro. I swear to God, that's the longest shit ever, and they kind of bullshit you a lot of the times. But if you're a W two employee, it kind of looks better. I personally, I'm now saying that I don't use my W 2s because I kind of use that as a tax way out. I only put that I receive $1 from my W 2s. So when I do my taxes, you kind of you see where I'm going, right? I can pay less taxes, and that's where you want to go with the trust, right? So that trust manages the holding company, and I would go deeper in the trust, but it's a very complex thing, and if I kind of fuck it up, I don't want to say the wrong thing and give you all the wrong information on how that works. I know how it works, but I need my little cheat sheet that I use to kind of explain it, and I can't give you that knowledge because this is just the beginner school business game, and also you need to become a member of the Mentuition Network. So what we're gonna do, because I actually like this definition, we're gonna take this, but like King Kernels was saying, it is a trust is just another holding company. A trust is basically a holding company that owns holding companies, right? So there's multiple holding companies that could be under a trust, if that makes sense. Right, so a holding company is a company, a LLC that holds many other LLCs. A trust is just a trust that holds many holding companies. Right, so and it's kind of like a pyramid, and it adds up over time, and whoever is the beneficiary of the trust is basically God. And then that's where you come to trust fund babies, because let's say someone dies, the trust carries on. And I'm about to put you on some more game. I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm glad I'm going with that. What we're gonna do, I'm just put trust. Guys, I made the note, but you already seen the definition, so we don't need to worry about that right now. So, what I'm going to do is life insurance. Actually, no, I don't want to do that because y'all won't understand that. Fine. God damn it. What I'm gonna do is be your own bank diagram. All right, there we go. There we go. Hopefully. Okay, so we'll kind of use this. So, I am a licensed life insurance agent, also, guys. Your boy over here is a killer. So, King Colonel's like King Colonel said, if a trustee dies, instructions are given to disperse or not disperse assets. That is correct. Um, Guys, a lot of people. I'm gonna put you on mad game. You can take out life insurance on your companies, okay? And I know a lot of people are like, yo, what the fuck? Yes, you can do that. You take life insurance on yourself, you take your life insurance out on companies. Now, how's this life insurance being your own bank, the infinite banking hacks? I know y'all see this a lot on online and on YouTube, on TikTok. Let me kind of explain it. I wish there was something I could create my own diagrams. Maybe there's a draw or something like that. Let me see. If I could draw, I think we might hack some shit, guys. We might hack something if I could draw. Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it. And then hold on, there we go. Actually, like this, what we'll do? We'll do this. I'm gonna change the window for y'all. If this doesn't lag me out. Um, okay, hold on. Okay, that's not gonna work. So this is what we'll do. I'll just show you this, and then I'll add my camera here. There we go. And then I'll make this smaller so everyone can see. You know, I'd see my ugly ass face. And then I'll make my camera a little smaller. I'll put it over here. Okay, right. So let me get this draw too. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Perfect. You had a question. If you take if you take a policy on your company, does it have to be LLC corp, or and does it require a guarantor? We take a policy on your company. Does it have to be LLC or a corp? Well, yeah, to take a policy on your company, it would need to be an LLC minimum. It could be an S corporate, and et cetera, et cetera. It needs to be an LLC minimum because then you would just be taking a life insurance policy out on yourself, if that makes sense. Because the company is not actually an entity, so a government wouldn't actually, or a insurance company wouldn't see it, and the government doesn't see it as an actual company. But yeah, and then when you take it out, a policy out, it's not every policy is different. You could do a key employee insurance a policy. Um, there's so many different policies. You can do a IUL. I could just keep going down the list. Fixed, there's a lot. Fixed annuity, blah blah blah. But we're not gonna go that deep right now into life insurance. But and doesn't it require a guarantor? No, it doesn't require a guarantor because the brilliant. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. This B is the bank. Okay, my this drawing tool is ass. I need like a fucking. I need to go like thicker. No homo. Okay, so this is the bank. Once I start my giant Ponzi scheme, I do that. Shit, everyone got a fucking Ponzi scheme. So this is the bank. The B is the bank, and I'm about to kind of tell you that you do the infinite banking or what the banks do. This is what the bank does. So this is the Y is us, right? So you go to the bank, you get a loan, or matter of fact, we'll say the Y is you putting $10 just to be fucking simple. You're putting $10 into the bank, $100. Do $100. You know what the bank does? Lends that out. So loans, whatever, they lend it out though, right? What they do? Plus interest, plus interest, plus interest, plus interest, plus interest. Right. So guess what? The bank just took your $100 out, lended that 100, 100, 100, 100, 100 plus interest, right? And now all that interest, right? And let me just kind of fucking. Is there a way I could fucking get rid of this on a quicker? No, don't save. Okay. So after the bank lends all your money out, guess what happens? They just made that money back on top of the interest, which is now let's just say it's at $1,000. You put $100 in, the bank just received $1,000 from that. They're gonna take that $1,000. They're gonna put this in their life insurance policy. That life insurance policy. So let's do the bank. And then we'll do times the $1,000, or we'll do a plus, whatever. Plus $1,000 goes to the life insurance company, right? They go to the company and they pull a policy out. That policy After 3 months, though, depending on the company, right? But they're just gonna do for 45 days. But for right now, we're just gonna do 3 months. They're gonna put that $1,000 in, and guess what? After 3 months, they're gonna be able to loan themselves that $1,000 back, and then they're either gonna open another branch or do marketing, whatever. And why that the $1,000 they lend the $1,000 out? They're either gonna lend it to someone else, right, or pull whatever they're doing, buy assets, buy stocks, etc., etc. While it's in this life insurance company, guess what they're doing? That the money that's in that life insurance company or in that policy, that is still in there. So they still have $1,000, and then the bank still has $1,000. Oh, what's that? So a thousand. They still have the $1,000 in the life insurance policy. They still have $1,000 to themselves. How do they still have the $1,000 in the life insurance policy? When you're loaning yourself money in the life insurance policy, is making interest inside the life insurance policy that's higher than anything. The banks give you what 2% interest per year in a savings account, bro. A life insurance company, they're giving you a life insurance policy. They're giving you 12% return, fucking per year on the low end. You hear that on the fucking low end? It could be a what type of policy? It could be a IUL, right? It's a permanent policy. Yeah, most of the time, or not even most of the time, all the time, it's a permanent policy. It's usually a IUL, index. It's an index universal life, right? So this is where an index and universal life, it's basically they're investing your money, and you don't lose money. Why you don't lose money? That's a deeper conversation. Become a member. I'll go deeper with that. Um, but you only gain money, right? And the on the low end, again, the interest is at 12%. So you're still gaining. Let's say it was only $1,000, 12% interest, 12% interest, bro. These people are putting $12 million. Uh, who keeps the returns? So the 12% interest, bro, you make that. So your shit's just gaining in the policy. And the bro, I know it's crazy. You never heard of life insurance. I know this sounds fucking wild. Bro, you can loan yourself that fucking money right out that fucking life insurance policy. So it gains 12% next year, or the whatever you have in the policy for it to take the cash value out in the policy is written down. Is this how long you wait, right? So let's just go again. 3 months. In 3 months, bro, you take that money out after it just made I don't know how much percent interest it would make in 3 months. If it's 4% interest, so it just made 4% interest in those 3 months. You take it out, now you're good, and that money's still making and it's still making interest in there like you never took it out. So the banks have that a million, 1,000, 100. They're doing this shit on a fucking daily scale. I will still have to pay, but I will still have to pay that monthly premium. Correct. You still have to always pay that monthly premium, but it doesn't matter. Your monthly premium is not going to go up. So let's say it's only they put $1,000 in, but their monthly premium is only $100. It doesn't matter. You could put as much money. You could put $10,000 in that life insurance policy. You can take out, and then you take out that you could take out fucking, I guess, 20K. Let's say you take out 20K. Your shit is still fucking $100 premium. And is there a penalty removing the interest? That depends on certain policies. But the penalties, usually no. There's again, it depends, but usually no. Um, I could go deeper with that, but again, that was kind of like overwhelming. This is kind of like a beginner game course. Um, but for the sake of my saying yes, let's say yes, there's penalty. Then what the hell do people do this in instead of the CD crap? Because when's the last time you ever heard of anyone talking about life insurance? Right? I swear to God, I recruit people on my IG on a daily. Yo, come do life insurance with me. No, you're good, King Colonels. Become a member, brother, and I'll drop every fucking game you want. Right? I drop daily on my Instagram. Become a life insurance agent. Come work with me. Start your own company, brother. I don't need employees. I want to build people that are making $1 million. That's more of a fucking flex to me. Come create your own financial firm. Come learn about life insurance. Yo, think about this. 57% of Americans don't have life insurance. Why? Because no one talks about it. They don't educate about us in school. You take finances. So my mentor, Sahid Abdallah, you see him a lot on my YouTube. He has a bachelor's in finance. Bro, they never talked about life insurance. They don't talk about credit. They don't talk about a lot of this shit. No fixed policies gives you a certain time frame. No interest if you take out money, right or wrong. No fixed policies gives you a certain time. Yes, that is correct, Josh. That is correct. But yeah, I tell people to come do life insurance with me. I tell people to get policies, and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna make money off of me, blah blah blah." Yeah, you're damn right. I'm gonna make money off of you. But guess what? You're eating them. What's the most common reason why people say no? I don't want life insurance because what people are saying, craziest shit. People will say, "I'm not gonna die right now." Right, and the craziest. This is a story I heard. I went to a big event. It was 2 weeks ago in San Antonio. Craziest story. A kid that was 20 years old. He was in he did our insurance. He did PHP, People Helping People. It's an insurance company or insurance agency started by Patrick Pet David, our company's founder. And then you can start a company within the company. Crazy, right? Crazy. But at this event, this kid who's 20 years old created a life insurance policy. His mother said, "Get rid of the policy." Brother, 3 months later, or no, my bad, it was 4 months later, the kid died. Guess what? He didn't cancel the policy. His family had enough the money to pay for the funeral and have money on the side. This was not a wealthy family. This was very a low poverty family, and now they had enough money. They aren't educating enough people about it. Yes, and Kate and myself also have a financial service firm. We do have a company, a life insurance company. So if you want to hit us up, if you want to get a policy so you could do this infinite banking strategy, hit us up, and we would be more than happy to help you, brother. But yeah, people don't do this. But let's getting back to the beginner crash course for people. Yes, so what you're gonna do that is you're gonna take it out for your company, right? And when you take it out for your company, you're gonna take it out for your trust. You could do a trust, you could do a holding company, you could do your LLC, whatever, or you could do all of them, right? But once you get big enough and you have that capital to do it for every single company you can do it for every single company. Because even if you die, bro, you're not the company. You're not the company, brother. Right? And it could be group life insurance. It could be whatever you want. But you're not the company. Right? So, but when you die, the company, if you have it set up, if I guess you're a key employee life insurance, when you die, then the company gets a death benefit, or whoever the beneficiary is will get the death benefit. You just have to do it correctly. Can I put a policy on my mom or aunt without their knowledge? No, you cannot do it without their knowledge because they need to sign off on it, right? You can't just put life insurance on people because then, right, you can just put it on anyone that's about to die, and then you see what I'm saying? But also, usually they have to do medical tests or whatever just to see how like healthy you are and whatever. And I would tell people, everyone, that they should have life insurance. Why a lot of people don't know about life insurance also is there's not enough life insurance agents. It's not something that is pretty. It's not a cool job. You know what I mean? It's not like real estate. Oh, I'm gonna show you about this mega mansion or some shit. It's life insurance. You're selling life insurance, but it goes over people's head. They don't want to listen that they could make fucking millions and be their own bank. Imagine you have $100,000, you put it into a life insurance policy, and you have it at max cash value, and you say, you, instead of going to the bank and say fuck the bank, you go loan yourself. Again, it depends on the policy. I just want to put a disclaimer. Let's say 3 months, 45 days later, maybe 3 months. We're gonna stick with 3 months. 3 months later, you go take out a loan for $100,000. That $100,000 still making the interest. You now loan yourself $100,000 at whatever fucking interest rate you want. Because if you don't pay the loan back, guess what happened? They just take it from your death benefit. You don't have to pay the loan back. You just have to keep making sure you pay your fucking premium. It only matters that you pay your premium. Nothing else matters. How do I get a hold of you? Discord, email. I don't have IG. You can get a hold of me. Oh, I would drop my number here, but I'm not gonna do that. Discord, yeah. Let's go with Discord. Josh, would you? Well, we have a Discord. Look, if you go to our description, we have a Discord. Make sure you drop your name of your Discord so when I at the end of the stream I can come back and hit you up. But yeah, join the Discord, brother. It is in the description. We have different channels for every show. So we have a Parallel Perspectives, we have a Mentorship Academy, and then we have myself, Networking, Discord. And Josh is obviously our Kernels is in Discord. I'll say less. Well, yeah. Well, Josh is our manager, so you know he's. Oh, King Kernels is a OG. Oh shit, my bad, brother. But yeah, guys, I mean that's basically kind of like my whole show. Um we went over the LLC, we went over the holding company, went over the trust, and then kind of how everything loops in and how you could have a life insurance policy for all of those. I want to go deeper, honestly, bro. But also I can't just give y'all all this free game and y'all not become members and actually, you see what I'm saying? Let me see how long I've been live, and I might be able to give y'all a little more free game. Um, Josh, can you tell me how long I've been live, brother? Because I do not see. Oh, 46 minutes. Chill. Oh, hold on. That's not gay to me. The fuck? I didn't say. What is this? The financial freedom pyramid. Yeah, fuck that. We're not worried about that right now. 46 minutes. Should do y'all want me to drop a little more? Damn, my mic just fell off. Y'all want me to drop a little more free beginner game? Is that what we're doing? 50 minutes. Okay. I mean, I could go for another 10 minutes. Why not? I'll just go. I might just drop this little 10-minute game. Okay, so this is I go down my setup, how I have everything set up. Yes, but don't break your mind. Okay, bet. Look, so I'll just gonna go how my company is set up. I should probably I'll just bring up the draw too, and we'll do that again. Maybe it'll look a little prettier. So I don't think, cause I don't think you can see this whole page right now. I don't know how to get it. Let me see if I could do this. What happens if I do this and do that? Can you see this still? Okay. My bad, guys. Tough technical difficulties. I also don't know how to use fucking. I'm getting custom to Streamlabs. Okay, so this is B. This is me. Okay, what's the age cap? But there's no age cap as long as you pass the medicals. Right, so that's me, and then we'll go. I have C, 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 and C, and then it goes bang, 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 H, bang. I'll do HC. Okay, I made this a little big, guys. My bad. I suck at diagrams. We're gonna get better at this. I promise. I'll get better. We'll go. Oh, you all can't see that low, so we'll do this. Oh, that's me. We'll go up a little. C, 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 and we'll go this way down. 1, 2, 3. We'll go up. H, C, and then we'll go 1. Jesus, I can't. I suck at drawing letter C. And then we'll go and then we'll go down, down, and then we'll go B equals employee. If you had touchscreen, I don't have a touchscreen, sadly. This is like a damn near $1,500 monitor, and I don't have touchscreen. I wish. And then we'll go another up. H. Damn, that's too big. We'll go HC. Right. Well, I guess I could combine those. It doesn't matter. We'll do this. Right. And then we'll go trust. Trust. And then trust. Let's do. Fuck. Y'all want to believe me when I said I actually did looks like my range. Nah, bro, I'm from Atlanta, bro. I'm looks terrible. I wish I had like a pen tool or some shit. I'm like trying to fucking drag this shit with a mouse. Okay, so this is kind of how my shit is set up. I'm not verbatim, and I'm not gonna tell you what countries my shit is. I'll tell you this one is the USA though. Well, actually, for the sake of the video, both of them are in the USA. Are you paying for all your LLCs, corps, and trust? What do you mean? I don't own any of this. I don't know anything in this drawing. I do not own, brother. I do borrow money and stuff. I have a lot of good friends. You know, we've got a lot of good people. I have a pretty good net worth, but I actually make zero money. I do not own any of these companies. I do not own the holding companies nor the trust. But whoever, I guess the holding companies, I guess they pay for the LLCs. So this year they started with something where you actually have to show the government how much money you made in the LLCs, or how much every year have to pay for. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, the holding company pays for the state fees, et cetera, et cetera. They pay for all that for the companies, the LLCs under them. And this year they just started LLCs. Every LLC has to report to the government how much money they made, which is fucking crazy. They're like cracking down on LLCs because they started fucking figuring out the hacks. Everyone made the hacks so public that they made it so they're cracking down on this. But if you become a member, I'll still teach you how to hack your way out of it, because people know how to start LLCs. Who the fuck has a holding company? On top of that, who has a fucking trust, right? You see where I'm going with this? So they kind of made it. Yeah, Biden did do that. He got us out of fucking here. They kind of made it so entry level motherfuckers. It's just like how a lot of people don't understand stocks until Robinhood came out, and then a lot of people got into Robinhood, and then learned how to do stocks and how crypto and shit like that. Right, you see what I'm saying? And then a lot of people started getting in cool with the LLCs, credit hacking and shit like that. So they kind of had to like, so they had to wrap shit up. So there's still hacks around it, and like I said, I'm a W-2 employee for every single one of these companies. I make $1 from every single one of these companies. I do have, actually, hold on, that's a lie. I don't handle this part. Kate does, so I don't know if I'm pretty sure I'm not a 10. I don't know if I'm a W-2 employee for our financial service firm. I don't know, actually. I don't think I'm a W. I mean, I can't be because we own the company. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I don't own any of these companies. I do for the financial service firm. Now that I'm actually creating the video, I do need to I need to put that under the holding company. So I'm glad I just did this video. But yeah, the guys, this is kind of how everything is set up. If you want me to, who does all your taxes and do you have to file per LLC? I have an accountant, and yes, you have to file per LLC. Yes, my accountant files for me. Um, my accountant does everything for me. Actually, she is the best accountant. If you want my accountant's information, hit me up personally. I only refer her to people that are, or I only refer, yeah, people to her that are actually worthy enough to go to her. And she is mad expensive. But she handles my taxes. She handles all the bullshit I don't want to look at. Right. So, and she starts, actually, my accountant starts my LLCs, holding companies, trust. She does all that. She's a fucking killer. Um, I do have multiple, by the way, but the one I'm talking about handles a good portion of my shit. Yeah, of course, you don't want bums in here, but everyone's that's a member of the Mentuition network is not a bum, right? So we're killers. Guys, thank you for your time tonight. I hope you got a good beginner value. I mean, basically, I just went to YouTube, Google, and typed in definitions. I kind of went a little deeper with it, not too deep, because again, if you're a member, then you would I just would give all the game away for free, and then you'd be like, yo, what the fuck, I just had to pay for that, or does that make sense? So become a member. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you have any questions, go to the Discord, and I'll be answering questions in the Discord for everyone. And if you want to become a life insurance agent so you can help other people, and you don't have to have your friends on fucking GoFundMe when they die, or your family members on a GoFundMe when they die, become a life insurance agent. I can put you on game. I can teach you how to create a company. You will be learning from me and my other mentors. So you could do that, or if you just want to create a policy, also hit me up, and or you could hit up my girl Kate, and we will help you. You can find us both in our Discord, on the Mentuition Network Discord, on the networking section. If you do need help with that, you can refer to Josh305, and he can help you with that too. So guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. Um, we'll just do it like let's do Medicare is good too. Yeah. I don't like shitting a lot of shit, but no. Can I be my own rep for my policy? Like, can you create your own? You like? Are you asking if you could create your own policy? Um, I don't know. I didn't create my own policy, to be honest with you, brother. I don't. Yeah, that's a good ass fucking question. I don't think you create your own policy. Um, you can I mean, if you have someone like, let's say, so Kate is my girlfriend. Yeah, okay, so she kind of she said no, you can't. Kate is my girlfriend. She could create the policy for me, right? Because she's also a licensed life insurance agent. You cannot actually create your own policy. That's not a thing. Oh well, Ryan is saying yes, you can. I don't. I'm not. Okay, well, Ryan said yes. I didn't believe you can create your own life insurance policy, but I'm not too educated on that to know that. I didn't create my policy. I actually had my mentor create mine. Um, but I create other people's. You see what I'm saying? Um, but Ryan said you can. Maybe it's different for other places. I don't understand. I don't know, and I'm not gonna get in debate with that. But guys, thank you so much. He said, "Oh, lol, create." Yeah, I thought he was saying create. He said represent. Can I be my own representative? I thought he was saying create. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could. So King, you can write your own policy. The way you said represent, you can write your own policy and have someone submit it for you, if that makes sense. But I don't think you can actually create your own policy. So yeah, if you make your own, you don't need life insurance. So fact. Okay, guys. I will see you. We're gonna do this last yo baby. So if you're at home, get ready for this. and then we'll end out like that. I'm gonna start ending it out like that. Just give good energy before we leave. Yo.